Hello Divination and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to download and install our free header and footer template for Divi's Renovation layout pack. This is the final result we're aiming to achieve. So without wasting a lot of time, let's dive in and let's get started. All right, so what we need to do is to head over to this blog post, which I'll link to in the show notes below. Then you need to scroll down here, click on get it for free today, enter your email address, click on download, and then click here on download the files. Now that this file has been downloaded, the next step now is to open it. So I'm going to go to the Finder and find this folder. I'm going to unzip it. And then I'm going to double click again. And this is the file that we need, this JSON file. Okay, I'm just going to drag this over here to the side. And then I need to now come over here to my website, scroll all the way down to Divi, click on Theme Builder. It's very important that we select Theme Builder. And then what I need to do next is to click here on Portability, click on Import. And now I need to find that file that I downloaded a moment ago. And please take note, this is unzipped. I'm just going to drag it over here. And then I'm going to click here on Import Theme Builder Templates. Okay, so this is now going to add my header and footer. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a look at our header and footer before we commit to these changes. And here we go. So this is our basic header. And if I scroll all the way down here, we can see here we don't really have a footer. So the moment I hit save changes now, after installing my header and footer template, notice what happens. I'm going to refresh this page now. And our template has pretty much taken over. So you can see here, we have a button here, we have our menu, we have this color here in the background. We also have this logo and this shape. And if I scroll all the way down to the bottom, we also notice that we have this beautiful footer here in place just by adding our header and footer template. So to really see how amazing this looks, we need to create a page which also works with our header and footer, which is the renovation pack. Okay, so I'm going to come over here, click on add new, and then over here I'm going to give this the title and click here on use Divi Builder. Next, I'm going to come over here to pre-made layout and I'm going to search for renovation. And here we go. We have this renovation pages. So I can pretty much choose whichever one here. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because we want to make sure that our header and footer matches with our layout pack. And this is very important because otherwise we'll be using these layout packs without the matching headers and footers. So this is why I'm choosing the renovation layout pack. Okay, so here we go. So now you can see that this really matches. We have our colors here matching and our design really looks like this is a complete design. Okay, so now that we have this, the question now is, what if I need to make changes to the colors here and also the text? Now, let me show you how to do that. So I'm just going to open, in fact, I'm going to save and then exit the Visual Builder. So I'm going to come over here now to my theme builder. So to make any changes, they need to be done here in the theme builder. Let's start with the header. I'm going to click here on this pencil icon. And to make changes to this, it's pretty much the same as how we would when we use our Divi builder. So I'm going to click here on this gear icon and go into my menu settings. So let's say you want to change this font. You can just come over here to design and layout. And first of all, let's work on the alignment. So you can center it like that. And you can also go into the menu text and change the font itself. So let's say you want to use something like a Poppins. You can see here right away it has changed. And that is basically how you change it. If you want to make it all caps, you can just come over here. And then perhaps you may want to add a bit of letter spacing. So this is how you customize it. Okay, so let's close out of here. Next, we have this button here. So let's say you want to change the color to that button or even the text. You can just change it by coming over here. Adding the link can be done over here in the link. So this is where you'd add your link. And then over here on the design, if you click on button, you can also change the background color of this button here. As you can see, it's been updated. So this is where you would change it. And you can also go further, add some rounded corners if you need to. Okay. Now let's move on to the next item, and that is the logo. So I'm going to click here on this gear icon, and all you have to do here is to click here on this image, and then in your library, if you have some logos, you can just select it here. But if it's on your computer, you can just come over here to upload files, select files, and then navigate to your folder and then add your image, which is going to act as your logo. Okay, so let's take a look now at this color here. So let's say you want to change this color. You'd go into your row settings. I'm going to come over here to background, and this is where you can change it. So as you can see here, it is quite easy to go in and change. Okay, so that's all that you need to do here to update your header design. So I'm going to discard and exit. Now the same applies to the footer. Pretty much the process is the same. You just go into the builder and start making all your changes there. So let's start by coming over here to this email opt-in, because these email opt-ins are very important. If you get this wrong, you won't be able to send emails or add them onto your database. So I'm going to click here on this gear icon, and this now is going to take me into my email opt-in settings. All right, so first things first, what you need to do is to come over here to email account, and this is where you want to choose your email provider. So let's say you choose any one of these, and as you can see, there's quite a lot to choose from. So I'm going to go with Fluent CRM, for example, and then I can choose my list. So this could be maybe free download. And then you just hit add. So what's going to happen now is when someone adds their email address and subscribes, they'll be added onto my email list. Now, one quick thing that you can also do here is you can come over here to success action, and you can have a thank you page or a page which redirects to whatever it is they're signing up for, or you can add a success message. Okay, so once they hit subscribe, they will get a success message. Okay. And if you want to further design this, you can go in and design the button itself by clicking here on this paintbrush tool, and this takes you to the button settings. So you can change the color here of the text. You can also change the background color here like that, and so on. Okay, but the most important thing is to make sure that this is connected to your email service provider. Now, when it comes to these links, you just need to go into them one by one and make changes to them. So as you can see, I've got my blurb settings open here, and I can go into this icon and choose a totally different icon if I need to. You can see now that's been updated, you know, just like that. And if you also want to change the text, you can just click here on design. Click here on this paintbrush icon, and you can change your font here like that. And you can also change your colors if you need to. And if you also want to link that to the specific page, you want to come over here to link, and then make sure you add your URL in here of the page you need to connect to. So that can be done pretty much to all this. It's the same process. Okay. Now over here on the bottom, if you want to change this email address, you can just click here, and now you have the ability to change. So as you can see, when I type in Mac, it has been updated there, and that's how easy it is to update it. So pretty much this is how you go in and update your header and footer template to match your design. Just in case maybe you're using a different font on your website, you can actually use this, and this can really make your design consistent and make it look amazing. So there you have it. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and do follow us on our social media platforms. By doing so, you'll be notified every time we release new tutorials. Until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.